I'm here to speak up for all non-human animals.
I'm just saying chickens seem like they only have one purpose, and that's to be eaten. Like, what do chickens do?
Well, that's no different to saying that black people only have a purpose to be slaves, right?
I'm saying let's leave one animal. Let's leave the chickens. Like, they don't do anything.
So just because you think humans are superior, it's okay to subject others to rape, torture, enslavement, abuse and murder?
No, just chickens.
Why chickens?
Because they're useless in every other facet.
So you're okay with, would you be able to slit their throat yourself?
But I couldn't kill anyone. I couldn't even kill the worst person. Osama bin Laden was in front of me. I still couldn't kill Osama bin Laden.
Right.
Would you be able to kill Osama bin Laden?
No.
Exactly, you can't.
So why are you paying other people to stab animals in the throat then?
Because I feel like chickens achieve nothing else. I'm campaigning for chickens to still be eaten.
No, they deserve to live too. They have feelings, they're sentient, they feel pain, they feel suffering, they're intelligent individuals.
They're not intelligent.
Absolutely.
Chickens.
Have you ever met a chicken?
I have. We had a chicken.
She trying to compare black people to chicken? She has a point. Chickens are more intelligent than vegans. Let's take a look at what happens when these people completely lose their cool selves. Spoiler, it gets loud, messy, and kind of hilarious. Let's go.
So your argument is you don't need a man at all.
You do not. You do not need a man to have a baby. What year are you living in?
Have a baby.
What year are you living
At
in?
any stage. There's no sperm that's involved.
No. You can have a baby without a man. You can
And
literally
no
look
sperm.
that. You can educate yourself right now and
And
look that
no
up.
sperm.
But you're refusing.
And no sperm.
You can literally look that up right now. You're more worried about laughing in your camera and recording me than doing a quick Google search to educate yourself.
So why don't you inform me?
I just did.
No. Don't say Google
You can
it.
take 2 eggs and IVF and make a baby. You can gladly Google that, but you don't want to. None of you have done it.
So she wants to reproduce humans asexually, and we're the ones who need a refresher in ethics class. Right, totally makes sense.
I have extreme compassion and empathy for people who struggle with gender dysphoria and that they do not like the bodies that they're in. I have extreme empathy and compassion for that, but that just because someone feels that way does not mean it's true. If an anorexic person is telling you that they hate their body, if they look in the mirror every day and they're like, I'm fat, a doctor does not just prescribe them diet pills. It's the same way. We should be teaching people that the body we're born in is the right body. God does not make mistakes. You have a beautiful body and you should embrace that, and you should love yourself for who you are. And regardless, you can't biologically and physically transition into a different gender. And so, like I said, I have extreme compassion.
You think Jesus really cares about whether or not you're transitioning? Is there one time in the Bible where Jesus
Many times. He made them man and woman.
So now they're arguing with God about gender too? At this rate, the therapy industry's about to boom in the US.
Alabama, Crimson Tide, we just beat you,
No,
you're
wait.
gonna cry.
Wait, no, I don't care about that. I'm an adult. I will talk here about
Adult too.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm.
Then why are you getting videotaped? If you're an adult, why are
Does
you
getting videotaped determine your age?
It does.
You sound ignorant.
Shows me like a child.
You just sound
you're
dumb.
You're sitting here getting videotaped.
What school did you go to? Community college?
If ignorance were a crime, she'd be facing a lifetime sentence.
Do you think Piers is so offensive?
Well, I think the way that Piers talks about non-binary people is that you mock them, you make fun of them, you use them as entertainment, you use the lives of real people in this country, a vulnerable minority, as something to make fun of and get a reaction.
Well, be specific.
Well, when you claim that you're a two-spirit penguin.
Yeah, you know why I did that? If literally you can now identify in 100 different ways your gender, including two-spirit person and all this other stuff, then I'm entitled to identify as a two-spirit penguin. And what's interesting is, you want me to respect all those 100 genders, however ludicrous some of them are, but you have zero respect for my right to identify myself in any way I see fit. So in other words, it's one rule for you. You say everyone's entitled to say they can be whatever they want. But the moment I decide that I want to be a two-spirit penguin, you go absolutely nuts and want to control how I self-identify.
That's not how it
That is the
works.
point I'm making.
Piers is always a legend when it comes to calling out woke nonsense. Honestly, he's not mocking anyone. He's just being brutally honest. And some people can't handle that.
Tell us about, you look gorgeous. Tell us about beautiful, all these beautiful,
Why are you looking down? Look up.
beautiful trans women out here. Tell us about your transition, how it went.
Can I hold this, please?
No.
So I have a question for you. Why are you asking me those questions?
What
What are you doing?
We're interviewing people at Pride.
Okay.
Like we're interviewing like trans women and stuff like that.
I'm not a trans woman. I'm a
Oh no, we're fully supportive. Fully supportive. Yeah. So we just want to like talk about like the transitions, like the various challenges we've had.
I am not offended or anything like that.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
So ask me about a question.
Do you want to talk about sort of transitioning or anything like that, or like what people can?
I never transitioned because I was born a woman.
No, of course you're a woman. Of course.
I was born a woman.
Yeah.
Doesn't make it.
Yeah, I completely agree. I'm not here challenging that at all. We're like out here. The whole thing is like being proud and it's like supporting.
Trans woman any less of a woman?
No, you are a woman. That's what I'm saying.
No. Does it make a trans woman any less of a woman?
No, you are 100% a woman.
Is a trans woman any less?
No, 100%. All women are women. Trans women, all women, and like I think you are as much of a woman as any other.
What's your opinion on trans women?
I support them and I love them.
Okay.
Like that's why we're interviewing them. We're showcasing them.
Well, you haven't interviewed one yet because I'm not a trans woman.
Okay. Is there another definition that people like to use, or I don't mean to be.
I was born a woman. I was born with female genitals.
Okay.
So.
In the earliest chapters of Genesis, you have the creation of man in Adam, and then Eve is created from Adam's rib, but she would be the other sex. What you're citing is this line that a lot of people who are pro-transgender will say, which is, actually in some Native American tribe that I can't quite name right now, I'm sure they believe in a third and a fourth and a fifth gender, but that just isn't true. That is that's been made up by white liberals.
You know the movie Mulan, Disney Mulan?
I haven't seen it, but I've heard of it.
Mulan, dresses as a man, right, goes to war. That's based off of true history.
Oh yes, cross-dressing has occurred in history.
Not just cross-dressing, but people who
in
went
Mulan, did the female character think she was a man?
No.
Oh, okay.
She really used Mulan as an example to prove Mulan was a boy in a girl's body, and somehow didn't realize she just slapped her own argument in the face.
Hey, excuse me.
Hey.
Hey.
What's up?
Who are you?
Sorry?
Who are you?
Which previous?
Okay. Take that down, please. This is illegal. Okay, this is illegal. You cannot film them. I'm gonna ask you.
What happened?
I end this right now.
You touch him, I'm every finger.
Okay, this is illegal. This is illegal.
No, it is okay. She's not touching him again. You touch him, I'm every finger.
Please kick them out. Kick them out.
We're outside already, bozo. You touch him, I'll cut off your finger. Come. Touch him again. Guys. Touch him again. He's 12. Remember, he's 12. You know what's illegal? Baboons? Baboons? Don't tell lions what to do. Baboons? Don't tell lions what to do. In the jungle, it's the lion that runs.
This is a prime example of men finally having enough of the woke nonsense. Well done, boys. Someone had to say it.
I just want to ask you what you as a male, just like would guess you are a male, think you have the right to speak up and tell women what to do with their body?
Are men allowed to have opinions on moral topics?
Yeah, you are, of course, allowed to have opinions, but it's a really controversial opinion to tell a woman what to do with their body. You are a man, and it's not your field-based eye.
So if it's not your DNA, why is it your choice?
Of course, it's my body.
It happens to be temporarily in your body, but is it your being?
Yeah.
It is? Didn't the woman make a choice to have sex and then she should carry the responsibility that comes with it?
I think there are two people who should carry the responsibility, not only the woman.
Okay, wait, hold on. So then shouldn't a man be able to say, you can't have an abortion without my consent? I thought you said it was just a woman's issue.
Oh my God!
Nah, I'm pretty sure it's different because...
Oh, whoa, hold on. If a man and a woman both get a baby to be created, shouldn't a man have to approve and sign off on it before it happens?
Definitely not.
Oh, why do you have to have it both ways?
Gotcha. Haha, Charlie always knows exactly how to make these wokies embarrass themselves. No need to argue, he just lets them self-destruct.
So I got served today at the pharmacy, and I'm not saying men can't look like this, because please go off, kings, but like, I'm not doing damage to masculinity. I think y'all are when you serve me, when you call me a man, right? Like, I'm not a man. Don't consider me for the pool of men. And maybe the people who are like, oh, masculinity's in decline, well, stop thinking I'm doing anything with it. I'm not part of that equation. Count me out.
Well, when you still look and sound like a sir, Don't be shocked when people say sir.
Black men are more likely to be in prison
Oh yeah, so why do people go to prison?
because they're in poverty and they have no other way to get.
Okay, so they commit crimes.
Why do they
So wait, if you're
commit
so
crimes?
in poverty, we should give excuses for committing crimes?
Yes.
So like gang is like a crime of necessity. Like they're so
I'm-
hungry they can't handle it.
I'm talking about like crime that has to do with like getting food, getting stuff that you need to live.
Right, but we have food stamps for anyone that needs it. So that doesn't exist. We have subsidized housing for anyone that needs it. So that doesn't exist. We have free health care for any poor person that wants it, called Medicaid. That doesn't exist. We also have welfare cash for anyone that wants it. So that doesn't exist. So what is it they're missing?
So it's not
Right,
like you
but
just get
it's not
a house.
It's not a stuff thing, though, right? It's like you will not go hungry in this country. You
I
will
think-
not starve in this country.
Yes, you will. There's like,
No, we have an
you've been on
obesity
State
problem.
Street.
We have an obesity problem, not a starvation problem in this country.
What are you talking
In
about?
State Street, if any one of those people went to the local Episcopalian church or Methodist church, they will get fed. I guarantee it. If they go to a local food shelter, they will get
Okay,
fed.
but I'm talking. Okay, housing.
For housing. If we have Section 8 subsidized housing in this country, right? If you want to have a roof over your head, you can have a roof over your head.
So let me get this straight. Is this girl actually suggesting we just forgive criminals now? What's next? Group hugs for felons? Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. See you next time.